Hey everyone, welcome in. I'm Jess. It's Thursday.
Thursday, the week is almost done. As my boss tells me, Friday Eve.
Friday Eve.
Happy Friday Eve.
Yeah.
And
This is
happy week, hopefully, for all of y'all.
yeah. This is David. I'm Jess. This is D. I'm Jay. And this is D and J Plays.
Plays. We love playing games together.
And today we're playing one of our favorites.
Just like, what do you want to play? I'm like, this one?
This one over here.
Always this one? So I convinced her. She was very
Yeah.
gracious.
And for anyone that's coming to PAX Unplugged today, this year, you'll probably learn how to play this from David. He's gonna teach anyone and everyone.
You have to.
You have to play this. Tangy subscription. Oh my gosh.
21 months, Tangent. 27 months.
27 months, currently on a 21-month streak. Oh
Tangy,
my
that
gosh.
is amazing.
Thank you, Tangy. That's over 2 years.
That's incredible.
I can't
You
wait to
are
see you
incredible.
in Philly.
Hope your week is going good. Hello, Tangy.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else that's hanging out with us? There's a lot of people on streaming today, so
Just one
I
of those days?
appreciate you for stopping by, and anyone else that's hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, it's a rainy day outside, so it's perfect
us.
for streaming.
yes, for us. And Risto Pisto's here. Hello, thank you for the cat butts.
Pisto!
Same here. I can't wait to see you. Oh, same.
Are those cat butts shaking, or am I having some kind of problem?
No, I think they're shaking.
Okay.
But it's like, I want to say that they're like shaking of their own accord. It's probably not like good if you actually had a cat and you're just like shaking its butt. It probably would not like
They
that.
love it.
About to get snowy here, says Risto Pisto. Wow.
Ooh.
And Deadpan's here. Hi, Deadpan.
What's up, Deadpan?
Good to see you. Welcome in.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Yeah.
Snowy. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cold.
That's cool. It's cold. What's cooler than cool?
Ice cold.
Yeah. So today we're doing a roll and write. Tell us a little bit about the origin of this roll and write, because I feel like PAX U kind of like brought it to our homes.
It really did. So, PAX U, man, what was that, like 3 years ago?
It was in the pandemic times.
I
Yes.
I did not know anybody. Very
That's
few.
not true.
I
That's not
exaggerate.
true. You knew some folks in the gaming space, but not a lot.
Right. And so I didn't have a lot of people hanging out with. But as I walked around PAX U, there was a game I was really interested in trying, and it was this one. I had kind of heard about it beforehand. And it's in the first look area, which is always a really fun area to check out. So I went and got to try it. I think there was somebody else that was sitting there, and I got to play it with them and immediately loved it. So I taught it to our friend Steve, who I got to hang out with there. I taught it to a random stranger when I was just gonna go play it by myself, and they were walking around. They're like, "What are you playing?" And I was like, "Come on, you gotta try it." The next year, I taught it to Game Enthuse and Kelber. And, yeah, this was just like it was an immediate hit for me. I love roll and writes. I love combo-y roll and writes, and that's what this is. And this theme of being like a Nordic
Tour guide.
cruise director
Yeah.
was just really fun. So it's snowy, just like where Pisto is.
Yeah.
Maybe they're Nordic. I don't know. But yeah, so this was just a really fun one, and I've had a lot of great success with it. And
Yeah. And then this year, I was telling David that he's probably going to like have a sign on him that says, "Do you want to play a game?" And then it's like, FYI, that game is Riverside. And we're just gonna have it. It's very compact, as you can see. It's not super large, so it will fit in our suitcase just fine. And for me, I know you're gonna bring Riverside. For me, I'm determined to teach more people Lost Cities, the board game.
Oh, you're gonna bring that bad boy.
I'm gonna bring it because
Okay.
there are so many people that are like, I've never played this game.
I've played Lost
or I've
Cities.
played Lost Cities, and I'm like, that's different. It's the card game. And then, oh, there's this other Lost Cities that's like the roll and write. And I was like, that's the dice game. Have you played the board game? I didn't know that a board game existed. Well, the board game was actually the first one that existed. And so, yeah. Yeah. Um, oh, interesting. Thanks for that info. We are actually Nordic. Well, that's
Hey!
cool. You got it on the nose. So you might enjoy this game too.
We used to be post-Soviet.
Yeah.
Estonia. Okay, cool.
Okay. Fun little geography lesson today.
Oh, and Tanya just played the roll and write. You know what? That's actually my favorite version of Lost
I know.
Cities.
I know.
I do love the card.
I'm in the minority.
board game.
I'm in the minority on this one, but I am determined, just like David's determined to teach more people Riverside, I am determined to bring more people over to the light side that is Lost Cities, the board game.
And by light side, she means you start to see light because of the stress
Yes.
causing you to
Yes.
start to
But
go
it's
go
so
out.
awesome. And it's not that I'm like, I enjoy losing, because I don't. And I tend to lose a lot in this game. But I freaking love it. I have no idea why. I just want to, it's one of those games just like, I'm just going to play it again.
The
So-
stress of it, it's beautiful stress, right? Like, it's so funny how what's up, Panda? Gaming can bring wonderful fun stress.
Beautiful stress. I like that.
So it's probably the game that I enjoy the most, of like my head in my hands going, oh, I don't want to make any choices.
Yeah. No, I don't love losing in Riverside, Panda. I love losing in Lost Cities, the board game. So we were talking about games we're bringing to PAX with us. So David's going to bring this game up here. And then I'm probably going to bring the Lost Cities, the board game, which is so funny because...
That one you could get done at 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. It's not Feast for Odin. It's not Feast for Odin style. See, Panda's only played the card game.
We were just
See, everybody's like, oh, Lost Cities, that game, isn't that game only 2 players? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, but that's the one with dice, right? And I'm like, no. It's this.
It's the one with the giant archaeologist meeple and all his little buddies. And
Yeah. Fun stress is better than board flipping stress or joystick throwing stress. Yes. Absolutely. And Panda Royale. Tangi's bringing Panda Royale. That one was fun. That one's kind of convoluted. I learned that one at Gen Con with Amanda Panda, actually. It's basically a dice goblin's dream. So it's like all the different sides of dice you just have in a bag, and then you just lay them out, and you get to draft dice in each round. So you get to roll more stuff as the games go on. And each different sided dice scores differently. And you play multiple rounds. And it's kind of chaotic because it's like, we also played it with Taco Maniac and a Loan Shark. And they were like, okay, so this die is actually the multiplier of this and this. But this die means you could steal this die from this other person. And then this die means you can go first. And I was just like, I don't care. Just let me roll dice.
that, yes.
Real silly fun. Exactly, Panda. So yes, Tangi, that's going to be real silly fun. I don't know if you've played it yet, but yeah, it's going to be real silly fun. And James Brazil is here.
What's up, James?
It's officially now a stream because James is here. Pie and Couture. Oh, I have heard of Couture. I don't know what pie is.
Oh, I thought she was like describing something she was bringing and herself. I'm bringing a pie and my couture.
Oh. I mean,
those are games.
Tangi could be all fancy. I don't know.
But I want to play this Panda Royale. Like, I love dice. That sounds amazing.
It's chaotic. It's so chaotic. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Because in case y'all didn't know, I'm not working a booth this year at PAX U by choice. I am going to be helping out the Rose Gauntlet Foundation with the Big Gay Dinner. That's just always a fun event. And I love just seeing all the beautiful people there. But as far as like being on the exhibit hall and, getting up early and stuff, I'm not, because David and I want to actually have a season where we could just go to a convention together. and not just go to a convention and like see each other at like the end of the night at like 8 p.m. And I'm exhausted.
Right.
And B, I have a job that actually helps us out financially a little bit. So it's not like I'm struggling to actually have to work in order to, you know, pay for some expenses.
Yeah.
So
I'm really excited because I get to have her with me all the time. And last year, thankfully, Book of Nerds was there and I got to hang out with him a lot, but not the whole time. And so sometimes I'm just I'm like, anybody want to play?
Oh, yeah. Panda's not working at booth either. Sweet.
Yeah, join our gang.
Yeah. So we're going to be visiting a lot of the Reading Street Market. We're going to be going to Macy's and watching the Holiday Lights special because that was fantastic.
Go through that Dickens Village again. Go to the Holiday Street Market outside and buy all our Christmas presents because that usually is what happens. Stone Spine Architects. Yes! That game is great. That's so good.
It's so good, Tangi. That game is so great.
Deadpan's going for the tourneys. All right.
Uh-oh. Are you doing the retro gaming again, Deadpan? Was that the one at PAX? I know Giggles like killed it last year.
Were they trying to get in was it Deadpan and Giggles and
what?
Book of Nerds that were trying to get in the cribbage tournament?
Oh, maybe that's what it is too. Yeah. Stone Spine Architects also.
Okay, so Tangi, do you have Stone Spine and are you bringing it, or would you like us to bring it? Because
we have it.
We will bring it.
Yeah, we don't have Panda Royale, but
no, that one you got.
We do have Riverside, and we do have Lost Cities, the board game.
Yes, James, Stone Spine Architects.
Yeah,
2 thumbs up
for sure. I'm bringing it. Okay,
yes.
All right. We're gonna have to like coordinate too, Tangi. That way you don't like have to overstuff your suitcase and stuff. Although I know you don't live very far, but I don't know how you're traveling to PAX. We'll see what they might have. Don't really want to play the same weird games. That's fair. Because the retro games area was kind of weird.
Oh, and I just found out today. I don't know if anybody cares about this as much as I do, because I just want to go hang out in the first look area. But the first look area is not going to be in the main hall this year. They've actually moved it to a new space upstairs. Oh. So I think that's one of the ways that they're trying to increase gaming space. And so I'm really pumped about that. First look might be a little calmer.
Okay.
But also there will be
quieter.
Yeah, there was going to be more places, more tables available to get that gaming space increased.
Yeah.
For the main playing area.
Nice. So. Oh, Deadpan says he's trying to get a cribbage ticket for John. The Vanilla Ice game is the only one-time play. That's awesome. Panda says, I'm glad you're all bringing games so I don't have to. Yes, you just have to bring all your other accessories.
Cookies.
And your teapot and... I like weird. I'm throwing everything in baggies. That's smart, Tangi. That's smart. I'm thinking with the size of some of our game boxes, we might like nest. We might do some nesting. So yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. It's so close. It's yet so
Less
far
than
away.
2 months away?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right around the corner.
It's right around the corner. Yeah, we were just talking with for Chits and Giggles. Russell was here. Shout out to him if he's watching. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I was able to get a media badge to go, and he was like super grateful for it. And so we were like, oh, we're gonna see you soon then. And he's like, yeah, it's only like 9 weeks away or something like that. I was
when
like,
you start measuring in weeks,
you're like, oh wow,
this is gonna be great. So many awesome people.
Yeah.
Russ will be there. And did Deadpan just say that Book of Nerds is gonna be there?
Oh, we were.
No, last year. So last year there.
Yeah, I don't know if John is. Oh, you have your twin. That's right. John isn't going this year. Bummer. That
is a bummer. Yeah. I'm glad I got to spend. That was my first time meeting him in person. And
he's so cool.
Yeah,
I love him.
Like literally, if there is a personification of cool, like that word,
it's John.
I think it's John.
Mm-hmm. You look it up in Webster's dictionary, and it's just John with his glasses, and he's like, so. Yeah. Cool. All right.
Well, speaking of cool.
let's play this cool game. Is that what you were going to say?
Exactly.
No.
Segways.
We're so good at segues. We should have a show. All right. This is Riverside, everybody. I was going to start singing the Jurassic Park song. I don't know why.
You don't know what's in these waters.
Okay. Take it away, David, for the explanation.
Yes, we are going cruising.
Oh, I gotta name my cruise.
Okay.
What should I name it?
So in Riverside, we're going to be progressing in our boat here, going around the river down to the other side. Along the way, we're going to be stopping at various villages. So every time you see one of these piers, that is a village. And each village has different types of excursions that you can do there. What you're going to want to be doing is collecting various guests that want to go on that type of excursion, so that when you get to that village, you've got people that want to go do that. And if you can, then you're going to be scoring some points. So one of the key pieces of this is getting the people onto your different excursion boats. And you will see the same 5 that are in these villages on our player sheet. So we've got go see the polar bear excursion, the white one. Go see, I think it's the Northern Lights is the yellow one. The reindeer excursion. Fishing is the blue one. Ice fishing specifically.
Yep.
And then the beer tasting.
Spirits.
Beer.
Is it beer?
I don't know. Spirits. All kinds of spirits is the pink one.
Alcohol.
Exactly.
Because you're going to turn pink after you drink it?
Probably before and after if it's cold enough outside.
Okay.
So we're going to be playing on an unknown number of rounds, because in every round this boat is going to move a number of spaces that's going to be determined by the midpoint of these dice.
Okay.
We've got a die for each of these 5 excursions, plus one more green one that we'll talk about in a sec. At the start of every round, we're going to roll all the 6 dice. We'll move the green one off to the side, and then we're going to align the dice in numerical order, and we're going to look for the midpoint. So where is dice number 3? Whatever value this is, that's a couple of things. One, it's how many spaces the boat is going to move. So in this case, the boat would only move 1 space. It also determines what the cold guests are, these people who are okay with a boat being a little bit chilly, and then which excursions you're going to have to provide some heat for. So these are the excursions, the people that are like, yeah, I want to go, but you need to provide
they're having like the heat packs in their
It's
jacket.
A little chilly outside.
Yeah.
So this tells us with this roll that the reindeers, the polar bears, and the Northern Lights, they're all okay being cold. But the ice fishing needs to be warm. Oh, the huts, right? Like a lot of those, they have huts that you can go get in and ice fish. And then also the spirits tour, they want to be warm as well. This is important because throughout the entire game, in this upper left corner, you will see that we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 units of heat that we can provide throughout the entire game. For every pip on one of the dice that you choose from the guests that want heat, you have to cross off that many heat spaces.
Yes.
So if you want to go on that spirits cruise, that's 6 of your 14 for the whole game.
So it's 1 pip per heat.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so then we have this group. Okay, so we'll talk about the green die in a second. So we're going to choose one of these dice. We both can choose the same one. It doesn't matter. And with the number that's listed there, you're going to go to that specific excursion boat, and you're going to cross off a number of these happy faces equal to the pips on that boat. So these aren't that great. You would only get 1 guest onto that cruise ship. So you would cross off.
And it's any of the rows.
Yes, you must start on the left. There's 4 rows on each boat.
So you don't have to go top to bottom.
You don't have to go top to bottom, but you do have to go from left to right.
Yes.
If you start a row on one turn, you don't have to finish that row on your next turn. You could start another row. So you may put 3 guests into this row and then go, with these other ones, maybe I got 4 for the next one. I'm going to fill up this top row. I'm not going to finish that other row. You do have to put all of the ones that you're going to put right now into a row, and if you finish it, then you can start another row. But if you had a row started from a previous turn, you don't have to then go finish that row on your next turns of going to that excursion. Okay, but let's say, hey, you know what? I don't want to do one. That's not very many. I'm going to choose the 3, and I'm going to go onto the ice boat. So I'm going to have to cross out 3 units of heat to take care of those guests because they're a little bit. They're from Florida, right? They're from the tropics, so it's a little bit hard for them.
They don't know what a jacket is,
right? And I'm going to mark off 3 spaces on this ice fishing boat. Now there's 2 rows that happen to have 3 guests, so that's kind of cool. I could just fill in one of those rows. When I do fill in a row, a couple of things happen. Right next to it is a bonus. And so that might be 1 or 2 more guests of a particular color that I immediately get to go fill in on those cruise ship or excursion boats. So with this top one, for example, if I filled it in, I would get 1 mark on the pink excursion, the Spirits excursion boat. So I would get to cross that off. And then the ticket at the top row, I would cross that in that little white box to mark that that ticket has been punched and we got somebody who's ready to go on an excursion. Once we've done that, we're still talking about the dice, so let's talk about the green die. Once we've chosen our die, we can also choose to use the green die as additional people for whichever one of the particular excursions we chose. However, the green die always has to have heat. So a 6, which is a lot, would take 6 more units of heat.
It's like kids. You're taking kids on it. Kids need to be warm.
Yeah. Are you going to bring your kids with you, or are you going to leave them on the boat and let the boat people take care of them while you go ice fishing? So
play in the arcades.
If I wanted to use the green die, I could do an additional 6 people onto the blue excursion boat because that was the one I chose. But I would have to mark off 6 more units of heat.
Right.
If you run out of heat, that's it for the game.
Question.
Yes.
Can you use the green die on the non-heat guests?
Yes, you can. Okay. It still works the same way.
Okay.
You have to heat the green people, but you don't have to heat those.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, great question.
Okay.
So you can choose one of these die here, heat nobody. You can choose one of these die, heat those, or you can add this to either and make sure you also heat those people. Okay, so you cross off all of your people. Hopefully you've got some tickets because when we go out to our excursion, that's what gets us points. It gets us paid. So for example, if I had finished off this top row and I've got 1 blue ticket, after we finish assigning our dice, we go look at where we're at on the river and we go for an excursion that's within range. The range of your excursion boats is 3 spaces. So 3 of these circles. Any village that's within 3 spaces of where the cruise ship is accessible and you can go on an excursion. So there is an ice fishing excursion available at this village that's within 3. So I could go there. That works out perfect. There is a value to that particular excursion at that village. When you go there with people that want to go on that, you are going to multiply the count of tickets that you've achieved of that excursion type times the value of that excursion at that village, and you're going to mark it in your space to the very first, the left, the first of 3, and then later on, hopefully getting bigger values. So I would mark 1 ticket punched, completed, times 4 points, and I would write 4 in my first ice fishing excursion.
Question.
Later, yes.
Why are there numbers next to the tickets?
That's points later.
Okay.
And that's the one real confusing part of this game.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, it happens every time. The numbers on the tickets are for points at the end of the game. You're going to get to add all of those numbers up so that you score points for the tickets that you were able to achieve.
So on the excursion that you select, it's the count of tickets for that type of excursion.
Regardless of the number that's on it.
Understood.
Just the count of tickets punched. Yes. So if I had 1 times 4, yes. Great. If I had 2 tickets punched times 4, I would get 8. Now, there are only ever 3 excursions that you can do of every type. And there's a rule that they have to be higher value. People want to do something bigger and better if they're going to go on the same one.
Okay.
So a 4 on my first one's not bad because later on, hopefully, hey, this village has a value of 9. So with that
that's
same
why
one
there's
ticket,
the greater sign in between.
exactly.
Okay.
And it's not greater or equal, it's greater than.
Okay.
So with that same one ticket later on, if I came here, I would be good because 9's greater than 4. So I could write 9 into the next one.
Got it.
The other way to increase that, hopefully, is to get more tickets because you increase your count.
Yeah.
So if later on we got to this 6, if I've got 2 tickets punched times 6, now I've got 12. Well, 12 would be greater than 9. So I could go, 1, 2, 3
Got
with
it.
the blues.
Oh, can you count the tickets every single time?
Yes. So they never,
Okay.
they don't get like crossed out. Like you can only use it once. They build on themselves.
Got
so if you do it again later, that ticket that you got early could help you in multiple villages.
Hey, Gameritis, please drive safely. Thanks for stopping in.
Hey, Gameritis. Some villages have multiple types of excursions. If you go to one of those, you get to do all of those excursions if you've got tickets for those types. Some of them only have one, so you probably want to have, hopefully that one when you get there. But you also see that there are lanes that cross between the two sides of the river.
Yes.
So if you're within 3 of one of the villages on the other side, you can cross over and you could do that village instead.
You don't move the boat.
You don't move the boat. The boat only moves when we first establish what the median die value is.
Right.
All right.
You remember medians, friends? What medians are? It's math.
Math.
Math. It's a math term.
So your excursion boats have a range of 3, except for 3 times during the game, you can add +1 to that range.
Okay.
So you could add 1 3 different times. Or if you really wanted one particular one, you could add all three all at once.
Okay.
It's up to you how you will use them.
Okay.
Okay, almost done. In each boat, there are little pink guests. These are royals.
Purple.
Purple.
It's purple.
Purple guests. That makes sense if they're royals. If you cross out both of the royals in that excursion boat, there is a bonus that you will get at any point after getting that second one crossed out.
Okay. One-time bonus?
Yes, it's a one-time bonus for each of these. So for polar excursion, it says go to another village. So you could go to 2 villages on that turn.
Okay.
So normally we can only go to 1, even if there's more than 1 village within range. But one time, if you're right in that right spot, you got 2 in range, you could go to both of them and do a bunch of excursions all in one turn.
Okay.
The yellow one is add 3 extra guests to whichever die you choose.
Okay.
The brown one is pretend you have 1 extra ticket count for that turn. So if you're going to the right spot, you get to add +1. That's great. The blue one is you get to use the green die without having to spend any heat.
That's nice. Because 14 adds up fast.
Yeah, that goes away quick.
Real fast.
And then the pink one is one time you get to go to a village within range of 6 instead of range of 3, and you don't have to use any of your bonuses to do that.
Cool.
All right, points at the end of the game. As just stated, each ticket has a point value on it, so you get to sum all of those up. The total of your excursions is going to also go here, and that's going to create a value for every excursion type. Whatever your lowest one is, you're going to get to score that. We're going to compare that. We'll talk about that in a second. There are 2 special spaces to go. The stave churches. These are beautiful churches. If you just Google stave churches, like they're these epic wooden structures. There's one at the very
middle.
The middle. And then there's one at the very end. And these act a little differently. They have a value of 2 for this one in the middle and a value of 1 for that one. And if you go there for your excursion, you add up all of the tickets that you have across all of your excursions and multiply that by the value that's listed on the stave church. Again, you have 2 places to go there, and you're going to score points, and you have to be larger with this one. the one value stave at the end of the game has to be a larger value excursion to get it. And this is going to be for the captain bonus. So this is a bit of a hit in a 2-player game because the captain's bonus is whoever's got the highest value of two particular
plus
things.
15.
It's plus 15, and the other player gets minus 15. So it's a 30-point swing.
Ouch.
So for the total of your 2 stave church excursions, you put that in, and then you find the lowest excursion type that you went on, and you add those 2 pieces together, and that's going to determine who's got the captain bonus. So you do have you can just like say, forget the captain, I'll eat the 30 points, and I'm going to try to really crank on a couple of different types of excursions, knowing that one of them may be really lousy. Or you might try to diversify and maybe go for that captain's bonus.
I will also mention too, this is for a standard game.
This is the extended version. So there are 2 tiles that have pluses. Those are added in to make the game just a little bit longer.
Yes, so you can condense for gameplay the number of tiles you have in between the 2 sides.
Yep, good call. All right, I think that's about everything.
Let's do this. Oh, first you have to name your cruise lines.
Oh, okay.
Mine is the Icy Breeze Riverside Cruise Lines.
Ooh. That sounds lovely. I rolled a large straight. Okay. All right. Do you want to handle that?
So, this one, you take the median first. The median is the dividing factor and it goes on the bottom. Right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So our median value is 4. So 2, 3, and 4 down at the bottom that don't need heat. 5 and 6 do need heat. So currently, spirits, reindeer sightings, and northern lights do not need heat for this round. And ice fishing and polar bears do need heat. And we are moving a value of 4.
4. All right. So this shows you how the number of rounds that you're going to play can vary greatly. You know, if we have a lot of
the median is large.
Yeah, we're rolling 4 this time.
Okay.
That puts a couple of different villages within reach. So the villages that we can reach without having to add any of our extensions, there's a polar bear and an ice fishing. There is a polar bear and a reindeer, and there's a reindeer and a spirits. You could also add 1 and get down to this polar bear, but that would it takes 6 heat to do the polar bears.
Right.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I think I'm gonna do.
I think we did 2 reindeers.
Yeah, because I can't reach the northern lights unless I use a bonus.
Okay, so I'm gonna do reindeers.
Yeah, I'm gonna do reindeers.
So that's 3, and I'm actually thinking about doing this heat. 5 of them. I'm gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna do 8. So I'm gonna get 3 for the die, and then I'm adding the heat here. So I gotta cross off 5 heat for the green die.
I'm not.
But I get 8 spaces.
I'm not.
And
I know I skipped this one. That's fine.
But check this out. So I got 5 for that row. Which completes that row, and it gets me 2 pink, which I will do here. And then
I don't want to use up my heat on the first turn.
I'm going to do this row, which gets me another pink, which finishes that row.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Wait, you're going too fast.
Okay, so here's what I did. I did 8 reindeer.
Okay.
So I did 5 of them here.
Yes.
So that gave me a 2 pink bonus.
Okay.
So I did 2 down there.
Okay.
And a ticket. Then with my remaining 3 reindeer, I did those 3. And that gave me another pink.
Okay.
Which I finished off that row.
And gave you a ticket.
So that gave me a ticket there.
And
that gave me a brown bonus. So I did that there and a ticket there. So now I have 2 reindeer tickets and 1 spirit ticket.
Okay.
So I'm looking at that one because that lets me do both of the excursions that I...
Yeah, exactly right. Gameritis. That's right. Okay. Good job.
Okay, so done?
Yep.
You got your set?
Yep.
Okay. Did you...
What? Did I what?
Well, we have to go on excursions. If you put them here, you can score points for an excursion right now.
I know. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not.
So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to do my excursions. So I have 2 tickets for reindeer times 5. So that gives me 10 points for my first excursion.
That's hefty.
And then I have 1 ticket times 6.
Yes, so many combos. Combo wombos. You're having a very steep reindeer excursion.
Yeah, so I got to beat 10 from here on out.
So I don't have to go on an excursion because I don't have any tickets, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You can't. Oh, big numbers.
Whoa! What is happening? Everybody wants heat.
Our boat is going to cruise. Okay, so the 6s
Boom.
go up.
And we're moving 5.
We're moving 5 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
But we have a 5 down here that doesn't require heat.
Mm-hmm. So we can go here. We can go here. We can go down here. We can go over here. Everything's open.
But the green die, a 6, that hurts. That's a lot. Especially after I just used 5 of them the last round.
I'm telling you. All right. I'm going to take the 5.
5. Yep.
Ice fishing.
And
Banner. Got half my royals.
I did as well. So that gives me a 2 brown bonus.
And get a ticket. So I do this 1, 2, and that gives me this and a ticket. So I get 2 yellows.
Yep. Nice. So you have to put them both in the same row.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm just thinking. Actually, I want to put them down here.
Nice.
And then I'm going to go... Yeah, that's all I can do. So then... Brown.
So I finished both of my royals on the reindeer excursion boat.
Uh-huh.
With that bonus that I got.
So now you have an extra ticket.
Yeah. So I can go on an excursion with an extra ticket.
Okay.
The brown bonus. What can brown do for you?
Okay, so...
I don't know if that's an American thing. Do people outside of the States
understand that UPS reference?
Yeah. What can brown do for you?
Am I gonna do... So I have a blue excursion or I have a brown excursion? I think...
Is there a blue and a brown?
Yeah, so there's blue or there's brown.
Well, you could spend one of your distance and come out here.
And do all 3?
Do both, blue and brown.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So that way it's 7 and that's 6. Right? I did that correctly?
Yep, 6 for blue.
Okay.
So 6 times 1 ticket and then 7 for brown.
The SS
Icebergs.
Nice.
5 R's.
5 R's. Okay, nice.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna come to the blue village, and I'm not gonna use my bonus ticket yet. I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do 1 blue ticket times 9.
You're starting really high. You better be careful with that. Okay.
Oh, I could come down here. Oh, that's juicy. Because I could come down here. I have 2 brown tickets now, so that would be 14, which is higher.
You have 3 if you want to use it on brown.
But, I was thinking about using it with pink.
Oh.
Because then I could do all 3. Yeah, I think that's probably the better bet.
Wait.
What?
Did you do the 6 pink from last turn?
Yes.
Or was that this turn? Okay.
You
know it has to be more than 6.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to use this extra ticket as a pink ticket.
Oh, okay.
So now I have 2 times 5. Okay, so I'm using my bonus, using the brown bonus.
I'm glad we can entertain your commute, Gameritis.
Okay, so I'm coming down here, so I have to use one of my extra range as well. And we're doing 1 blue ticket times 6.
Mm-hmm.
2 brown tickets, reindeers times 7 gets me 14, which is larger than 10, so I'm doing good
And
there.
temporary 2.
And temporary 2, 1 plus a bonus on pink. The spirits times 5 gets me 10.
Okay.
So there we go. Excellent.
Roll them up.
Let's see what our next excursions is like.
How far are we going? Whoa.
More big numbers.
No whammies, though.
Ooh, this could be good.
Oh, we're going to move 5 again?
We are moving 5. This cruise is
Hauling.
All right, moving 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Uh-oh, we're getting up to the Stave Church.
Yeah, and if you miss it, you miss it. So it's like, do you do it right now and hope that if we roll another big number, you did it at time? We could roll a small number next time. Who knows?
So, Stave Church again.
Is the count of all, or the sum count, sorry, the count of all of your tickets from all 5 excursions together.
Okay.
So currently sitting 2, but about to get more. So.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, 2 heat.
And we're going to be halfway through, so.
2 heat.
Man, 5. That is so nice.
Yeah.
But I have nothing on yellow yet. So, do I take a yellow? Do we do a Northern Lights? That's not the... No. I feel like you got to take the 5 when it's given to you. So, I'm going to take the Spirits 5.
I'm going to do the 2 heat.
That gets me a bonus brown of 2, which finishes that.
2 heat, which I'm going to do...
Gives me a bonus of 2
I think
white.
I'm going to do polar bears. So I'm going to do 8 polar bears. Bam. 8 polar bears.
Do I want the 2 heat to finish off?
8 polar bears.
Yeah, let's do 2 heat. So
That
we're
gives
going to
me
do 2
2
more
more.
on the pink. And that gets me the spirits
2 more
bonus,
on the
which is a
white.
range of 6.
1 more on the pink.
Nice. Combo it up. Oh, you got a ticket here.
Yeah, I just did that
Oh,
one.
you just got that one? Okay.
Then... Yeah, because I did this with my 2 heat.
Okay.
So I got combo wombos happening.
Did you use this?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 6 more heat.
Oh. Dang polar bears. Cuddle with me.
That's the heat you're providing polar bears to cuddle with?
Fun fact, I made my first few solo games of this on hard mode because I did a rule wrong. All locations, multiple excursions. I only chose one of them. Whoops. Oops.
Oh, that's going to limit your score, buddy.
Yeah.
You're going to
I
be...
played a few games on hard mode.
You're gonna be down in like the minnows or whatever that captain like. There's if you're doing solo mode, they have like the score range kind of thing, so you can tell how good you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have been a trainee.
All right, so I am gonna do
Going staves.
the staves. So
1, 2,
I
3,
count.
4,
You
5,
count the number of
6.
completed tickets.
Yep.
I have 5.
Yeah, that's good.
You have 6.
I have 6. Yeah, I currently have 6 tickets. I can't do. I mean, I don't think I could do that because I can't beat those. So the ones that are in range are not good for me. So yeah, I think the stave is the right move too. So I've got 6 tickets times the 2 value, so I got 12 for that.
Okay.
All right, roll them up. Where are we going, Captain? We're already at like halfway through.
I know. It's insane.
I've played games where this boat crawls and it's like 1, 2, 2, 3.
You're supposed to say that afterwards.
4 heat.
It's like the count.
What is this backwards math?
Oh, this way. This way.
All right, moving 4 again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So you could visit this same stave church again. We are in
Right,
range.
I can.
So if you get another ticket, instead of trying to get points times 1,
You get it times 2.
you could do it times 2.
Ooh, but it's 4 heat. How much heat you have left?
I have 7 heat left.
I have 6 heat left.
4 heat. You could do a lot with this blue.
Yes. What if you don't have enough heat for it?
Then you can't do it.
Okay. Oh, commute's going very slow. Yeah, that's one thing I don't miss about living in Southern California anymore. The commutes were terrible.
Well, hopefully you don't need heat. Hopefully your AC's working. I mean that 4 is really nice. It finished off 2 rows.
No.
That would really ramp up my.
No.
Okay, we're doing
No.
the blue.
No. There's no limits. Okay, I'm gonna do pink
You
actually.
go pink.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my heat.
All right, so 5 for pink.
No, it's only 4.
Well, you get the 1 from the boat or the die too.
No,
So
well,
you're
it's only
crossing off
4
4.
heat. It's only
Correct,
4
correct.
heat, but I
5
get
for
5
pink.
5 guests.
Yes. So I'm gonna do the blue ice fishing, and I think I'm gonna use the heat. So I get 8. I got 3 heat left. Okay, so that gets me 2 polar bears. Gets me 2 more polar bears. And then this gets me a pink. We'll put there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4,
I have
5,
7.
6, 7, 8, 9.
You have 9
I have
tickets?
9, yeah. I think I'm gonna go back to the stave church.
Yeah, I have to go back there too. I'm gonna do 14. Which is not terrible. It's
No.
not terrible.
I'm only at 30 for my 2. You're at 24. That's not far apart.
I know. Combo wombos are.
All right, so I've got 3 heat left and Jess has 2. That's a 4. Neither of us can use it. And we're moving 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Dang. So we can't go. Sorry, I'm going to move these down so people know it's divided.
Okay.
Sorry, we can't go spirits and we can't go reindeers.
I'm going to do polar bears.
I'm gonna do polar bears. I think I'm gonna do ice fishing. I think I'm gonna do ice fishing. Yeah.
Okay.
Summer sun's come my way. Ice fishing. That's only 4. Doesn't count for any of the dealios. Now I have this bonus. That gives me 2 on my polar bears.
Okay.
So now I can use a die without spending. I can use the green die without heat.
Oh, and I have this. I can use the green die without spending heat. And that would be on polar bears. Yeah. Because that finishes off that row.
Don't want that.
Blue. You don't want what? Which one did you do? Which excursion?
I did the ice fishing. So I completed this, and then I got 2 polar bears, so it's up here. I think I want to spend my movement, though, so I can do doubles over here.
So you don't want this for more ice fishing? You're going to save it?
Yeah, because I just got that bonus.
Or, well, you can use it
When you get it?
anytime after you get it.
Oh, nah.
So I just used it right now.
Nah. But I am going to spend 1.
Okay, so where do I...
So I could be within range of that.
Spirits and reindeers. Nice.
Spirits and reindeers.
Those are a good mix, right? Spirits and
6
reindeers.
and 2 is 12.
Oh, I could come here for 20.
5 and 2 is 10. Okay. Wish I had the extra ticket. Yeah. See, that's the thing. My brain always wants to start top to bottom. So I miss out on the royals really fast.
Yeah, you gotta.
So I want the instant gratification of like, oh, I get extra.
They're short rows. It's not a bad thought, right? Because you get those bonuses.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stand on my head while I play slivers. Oh yeah. Also, hi.
All right. All excursioned?
Yeah, my turn to roll.
Okay. Where are we going, Captain?
Oh.
Oh, that's a juicy heat right there for Jess's free heat.
That's a juicy heat. That's a juicy heat.
Okay, so just the 6 goes up.
Oh.
If the die is the same number, it stays down.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, so that's a good rule that we came across before the end of the game.
Okay. Oh, but we move 4.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, we're getting close.
Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spaces left. And I believe if we land on this, it's immediately game over. Like, we don't do an excursion.
Okay. So, question, I would still have to use heat on this, just not on this.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so the yellow one's out for both of us.
Ah, butts. Ooh, but do I want polar bears? Do I want polar bears?
Dude, that's a ton of polar bears.
I don't have any northern lights.
And that would get you the extra village. You could go.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's at 10.
That's at 10. But I would only need 7. I can't use it on anything else, right?
Right.
Okay.
So
I would have to sacrifice.
Yeah, but
C'est la vie.
It's not bad.
Butts. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll use... No. Because I was like, or maybe I could do 10 on the reindeer. Because I've already got lots on the reindeer. And that'll give me 2 on the polar bears. And on the pinks. Oh, but that gives me an extra. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to do 10 polar bears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used this without using the heat.
Nice.
But then I get these 2, and I get 2 on blue. Which I need. And then 2 on yellow. And now I got this.
Yeah.
And now, does that mean I can do 2 separate spaces?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So you could come to this polar bear village.
Right.
And this one, or you could go to this polar bear village, and
I have space.
this one would be within range with your last movement.
Right.
And we're sitting on a reindeer 10 too. So, all right. What do I want?
Question.
Which bear is best?
False. Black bear.
I'm gonna do polar bears as well.
Can I do 2 of the same excursion? Twice?
If you're going to 2 different villages?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So if I went here first and then here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have just enough movement to do that.
No. That's 5.
Well, no, because you only have to do, this one's within 3, so that's within range without any extra.
Oh.
And then this one's 4 away.
Okay.
So your last one gets you there.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do...
Okay, so I'm going to do the polar bears.
So I'm going to use this. But first I'm going to go up here. So 7 times 4 is 28. And 8 times 2 is 16.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to go here. 12 times 4 is 48.
That's awesome.
Maxed my polar bears.
You're not going to get another excursion there, but man, you have so much.
Nothing on Northern Lights.
Neither. That's so weird. It must be how the dice rolled. Maybe there was always high numbers because I have nothing. Like I have put nothing on Northern Lights.
Oh, you've literally marked nothing.
Nothing. Even all of the like bonuses, I'm like 1 away from home. So I'm in a little bit of trouble there if I don't get that fixed. But that's what next turn's for, right? Hope for a lower number.
Hopefully we get couple turns.
Okay, so I've got this 2. So I could go to 2.
Everyone say hi to SB. She is currently nudging our knees right now. She wants some attention.
And that would get me...
SB wants attention. It's our little puppy. Well, she's not little. She's average size puppy. Average size puppy. Have you only used 1 of your extra movements? That's nice.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Are you thinking reindeer spirits? Yay! Tangy! Yay! Auntie Tangy says hi, S.
Hello, puppy.
Auntie Tangy says hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good girl.
Because I can't do any better on the blue. So the blue is done. If I do 1...
Yes, silly puppy. You silly puppy.
I can just squeak out there. Okay, so I'm going to come here. For 5 times 3 is 15. Just higher than 14. And 6 times 2 is 12. Just higher than my 10. So the Spirits Cruises were not super high.
You went to 27?
Yeah.
Dang.
So
Good luck on the ice fishing then.
That one's done. I ain't going to be able to do better than that.
I don't know. I could probably get better than 48.
Good luck with that.
Okay.
Okay, so I did that. Then I'm going to use this bonus to go to a second village.
Oh, I already used that bonus. That's right.
And I am going to use...
That's right.
This bonus... No, I'll just... 3 times 12, 36. My first polar bear village is bigger than all 3 of my spirits villages combined. Okay.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Was that me or you?
I don't know. Just roll them. It's fine.
We probably got 2
more rounds.
Maybe 3 if we slow roll this.
I don't know.
Nope, not with this roll.
These dice are rolling really high.
And again, those excursions to the Northern Lights are not looking good.
So we're moving 4.
4.
Oh.
Crap.
Okay. Oh, and I already used the no heat. So yeah, no more polar bears, no more Northern. No one wants to see the Northern Lights. That's what websites are for. Okay.
So I guess I'll do the spirits because it at least gets me ticket and a yellow bonus. I'm gonna try to sneak in here and get something.
All right, I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll do the ice fishing.
Oh, I didn't use that.
So I get a yellow, which gives me this, which I can't do anything about. But at least it completes that. And then I get a pink.
Yeah, I'm full on those. I can't do anything. No excursions for me this time. Are you gonna go somewhere? Oh, you got a yellow?
Yeah, I finally did. I guess I could do that
You
one.
could go to yellow or polar bears.
11.
Oh, polar bears don't get. Yeah, so yellow is your only option.
Why?
Because there's nothing else that you could visit and get a higher score within 3.
I can do this one.
That's not within 3 range.
Yeah, it is. That's right. We're right here. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2.
Oh, that's silly. Once a month, Northern Lights. Wow. See, Risto Piso sees it all the time. So they're like, whatever.
I don't need to pay for that.
I don't need to pay for that.
Keeps me up at night.
Okay, so I guess so. It's polar bears or okay.
Does it keep you up for both hours of your night?
Okay, so I guess I'll do the Northern Lights then. Yeah, I got something.
Hey, that's good. All right.
Did you do excursion?
I can't. There's nowhere I can go. I have got to finish a yellow row. Yellow's only a 2. Oh, and the green is a low number, so I can use heat.
You're welcome.
That's a great roll. How fast we going?
3.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, we might get one more turns. We will get one more turns, right?
Probably not, because if we land on the anchor, that's it. Game over. We don't do anything that round. So this is most likely it.
What if we get a 2 though?
That's it.
Oh, so it has to be a 1.
It has to be a 1, but that would put nothing in range.
A bunch of ones.
Bunch of ones.
Work on a bunch of stuff. Okay.
So
Can't do anything. Polar bears is maxed. I maxed out my polar bears, love.
So if I do the yellow 2,
You should be so proud of me. I maxed out polar bears.
I'm super proud of you, sweetie.
Super proud.
Okay.
I have to do this.
I'm doing the yellow.
+2.
Pink.
But what am I adding to?
Yellow.
I'm gonna add 2 to yellow. 4. Do we add it to the brown? Nah.
So yellow's the only thing that's within range. So whatever you can do
On
to
yellow?
boost yellow.
Okay, I'll do 4 then.
And is there any bonuses that you would get anywhere?
No. So I'll do 4.
Okay, yellow 2
And that gives me 2 pinks.
+2 heat. Gives me 2 pinks.
Oh well.
Which gives me a blue.
But then I'll do excursion.
Gives me a yellow.
Or do I want to do Stave Church? Oh, I did Stave Church. So if you did Stave Church twice, that's it, right?
Yeah. Okay. State Church is done.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, that's not terrible.
All right, so
I'm fine with that.
yellow excursion. I have 2 tickets.
Yep.
So I got something on there. I'll take it.
Yep.
All right.
Gotta roll them. No, let me roll it. With all of my good luck at rolling on this stream. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Boom.
That's a lot of 4s.
Boom. Boom. All right, we're going to count them up, everybody.
Okay. So for each excursion, the value on the left is the sum of the numbers on your achieved tickets.
Okay.
And the value on the right is the sum of your excursions.
Okay.
And then sum those two things together.
Okay.
Okay, tickets.
Ugh, you're probably getting the captain bonus though.
We'll see. What's your lowest?
18.
Oh, my lowest is 28.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
So, okay, so I do... Right, so I add the stave churches together and then my lowest here.
Yep. Okay. And that gives you your captain value.
Okay. 42.
So I was at 58. So this becomes minus 15.
What is...
I think it's just the minus 15.
Okay. Oh, so then I have to sum...
Oh, no. Sorry. It's your value here.
Minus 15?
With that, yeah. That's why rule books are handy.
I think... Right? 27 and 15 is 42.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I add all these together.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, I need a calculator. I need a calculator. Let's do some calculating. David's really good at calculating things in his head. I am not. Oh, wow. That wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. Wow. Go me.
Nice. Dude, so Jess's total of her 5 excursions was 226. My total of 5 excursions was 233.
That's super close.
We were within 7.
Yeah.
My captain bonus was 58. Jess was at 42. So we were within 16 there.
Right. But that plus and minus 15, that's just rough.
Yeah. You know, I don't like it. It's one of those things I think I would probably say like
5.
In a 2-player game, just ditch it. Just get your captain. Whatever your captain bonus is, just keep it. Don't do the plus or minus 15.
Okay. So then what if I had...
So I would remove 15. So I would get 291.
And I would add 15, right?
Yeah.
268.
That just seems more fair.
Seems more fair.
In a higher player count, yeah sure, it works.
Right.
Because only one person's going to get the 15 and only one person will lose the 15. So
right.
But in a 2-player game...
306, 253.
253.
GG's.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, GG's in the chat, everybody. Let's go back up to the top.
Good game, Icy Breeze.
Yeah, thankfully my polar bears helped me out there in the end.
So 306 would be impressive. You get a seat at the captain's table. 253 is good. Wear your uniform with pride.
Yay! I will. Thanks.
So there was another sheet in here.
Oh yeah, and the player sheets are double-sided, which I am all for. Every time there's a roll and write, they need to print double-sided because you just go through pages so many times.
So guess what my score was on this sheet?
458.
No!
Wow! Yeah, you got high on polar bears too.
So
were you doing solo?
I think this was probably a solo game. But also, I'm guessing that the boat moved much slower.
Ah, yes.
We were cranking.
Right.
So it was like, man, take excursions when you can get them.
Mm-hmm.
But also, there's a couple of times where I took a bunch of excursions where it's like maybe I should have waited and gotten something a little higher. Like I didn't get much on. Well, I only got one excursion each on polar bears, and
Well, I mean, you also like cranked really high numbers on some of them, so it kind of stalled you, you know? What happened here? You like started a page and didn't finish?
looks like it.
Yeah. Oh man.
458.
Yeah,
I love this
I
one.
think
It's
we
so
need
fun.
to house rule it if we're just the two of us to not include that captain bonus.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Just add it and just be like, okay, this is what you get. Because then the minus 15 plus 15, that makes the gap so much wider and makes everybody feel so much worse about themselves.
It's like, hey, it's close. Let's make it much farther apart.
Yeah, it's
How
like,
does that sound?
really? I don't like this.
But that is Riverside. It's one of my favorite roll and writes.
So if you see us at PAX Unplugged this year, most likely David will have it in his bag so you can play it with him.
And we'll probably have
Lost City's a board game.
Lost Cities is a board game, but one of the Cascadia roll and writes.
Right, because we
we're
are
going to
doing a
be-
learn and play, friends.
Yeah.
With
I'm assuming it's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be Aaron Game Enthuse.
No, I
and-
think it's Friday.
Is it Friday? Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Oh, maybe it was Friday that we did that last year. So
Yeah.
Aaron Game Enthuse and Panda Angel and Jess and I will be doing a teach and play of Cascadia Roll and Write. I don't know if we know which one yet because there were two of them that they made, Rolling Hills and Rolling River.
Right.
But somebody has a birthday that's coming up in a couple weeks.
Oh
And-
no, who is it?
Is this guy? So my lovely wife has already started giving me some things, and I got the Cascadia Rolling Rates for my birthday.
Yeah, so we have to practice getting high on polar bears. I know. What do we think of spring cleaning for so far?
Ooh, I'm enjoying it.
Yes, I just need to learn how to play.
Yeah, I don't. There is definitely learning how to spot the ways to maneuver the cards. And so I like the fact that you get to see the card that you draw before you stick it into your hand, into your offer or whatever. That's cool. So it kind of lets you do some planning and yeah, so I'm finding it really interesting, and I like that it's several rounds. And so if you have a bad round, it just felt like, so one thing I felt, and I don't know if this is common or just me or whatever, but it felt like every time it was my turn, the cards that had been played was already up at like 4 or 5 cards.
Yes.
So I'm like, well, I just have to draw because, so for like multiple turns in a row, I was just drawing cards because I couldn't play against that. But that just might be how everybody's feeling, and I'm not special in that.
So it's
But,
Friday.
Tangy was on Saturday.
Oh,
Happy belated birthday, Tangy Poo.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tangy. Yeah. Learning games for sure. Yes. So
I bet not
according-
only your age increased, but also your couture.
Okay. So PAX Unplugged, we are doing the learn and play of Cascadia, either Rolling Rivers or Rolling Hills, on Friday morning at 10 a.m. at PAX. So there it is.
Oh, that's near the beginning of the whole deal, right?
Yep. Which means when we get done, we'll have so much more time to hang out and play games with everybody.
And I think I'm not good. I guess I should, but like we've been giving away copies of the games that we've been teaching, right? Like mocks.
Yes, if
Get
we are-
sponsored copies.
Yes,
and-
if we are able to get sponsored copies.
Yeah, so it's Mock's boarding house that has been
Sponsoring
the whole thing.
Learn and Plays.
And in the 2 years that we've been doing this, we've been giving away copies of something that we've been playing. So
Right.
there is a chance, not saying a guarantee, but there is a chance that if you do come and play, you might also get to win
And a copy.
a copy. So
Yeah. And it's really fun. It's in one of the big ballrooms and stuff, and a lot of people come and play and sit down. And I promise that I will not be teaching. I'll probably have David teach it this time around. I'll just be walking around with folks because last time when we did a teach, we did 2 separate games that were kind of similar, but they were different enough that the rules were kind of like an overlap in my brain. So it was a lot of like, oh yeah, but wait, oh yeah, but wait. So everybody was super gracious anyway, which is fine. But I think I'm probably gonna have David teach it this time around, and then me and Aaron and Panda will just wander around and help people.
And this year we're just doing the one game.
Correct.
So we will definitely be able to get through it.
Correct. Yeah, because we did 2 games last year, and we only had 2 hours, and it was kind of just felt rushed.
I don't even know. It might have been 90 minutes. Yes,
Maybe.
live and learn, right?
Yeah.
Like you got to try things and see what
Absolutely.
works and what doesn't.
So thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight, for playing Riverside with us. If you were playing along, let us know your score. If not, now you know how to play. So if you see us at PAX, you'll be able to play it with us.
Yeah, or if you get a copy of the game, or you can find one of the player sheets online if they happen to put them out there. You can go back and rewatch this
stream
with the dice rolls, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to leave you all to your own devices because there's so many options here. But until next time, friends, stay safe, enjoy your board games, be kind to one another, and we'll catch you all on the next stream.
Have a great weekend, folks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.